Where is it? Jack? Loomis? What are you doing here? Oh, just typing up a little something. I didn't know you knew how to use a keyboard. It's pretty simple when you think about it. It has these little letters painted on there and everything. What are you... You and I need to have words, Lou. We are having words, right now. What is it you've written? I've finished your book for you. What? I've finished it. Which one? Doesn't matter. I had to take it upon myself because you haven't written a word since you started this little wardrobe thing. I have written. Not near enough, I fear. I was making progress. Yes, well, I was dying of old age. Give it a read, will you? Move over, then. It's about a butler. Quite so. But my butler story is nowhere near completion. Just read it. It's hilarious. The butler buttled the butler. Jack, I'm not reading this. It's got repetition in all the right places. Go on, I want to hear it. No, I'm not going to stoop that low, Jack. I'll have conversations with you, but I won't read a mockery of my story written by a character such as yourself. You call yourself a narrator. I am a narrator, just not for you. If you were half decent, you'd be itching to show off your skills. I am full decent, Jack. Not with grammar like that, you're not. Besides, what harm can a little practice do? That's the way now. Start from the top. Let's hear how your book finishes. The butler buttled the butlee, but Lee said, but I want to be buttled. The butler said, but Lee, you can't be buttled. You're not a butlee, you're a gardener. So Lee gardened the garden, and while gardening whistled, Gods, I need me some dosh. And that's when it struck him like butts being buttled. I'm going to rob the boss. Jack, this is rubbish. It wasn't meant to be amazing. It was only meant to be a distraction. Excuse me? It was only so these guys could get into position. Hello, Loomis. Hello. Leroy, Ryan. I wasn't expecting you back on the show. We weren't expecting to be back, but Applejack here promised us something for our troubles. Too right I did. Can you guess what it was, Lou? I wouldn't have a clue. I promised them if they showed up and brought as many friends as they could find, we'd all band together and force you to finish your book. Doesn't look like you've brought many... Oh. Loomis. Burke. I wasn't expecting to see you here. No. I thought my story'd be done by now and I'd be free to rest. You've kept me in limbo for far too long now. Not deliberately, I assure you. I know. I've seen you open the document and stare at my name for hours at a time, never writing anything. I think the problem is that you lack motivation. And you propose hijacking my podcast will provide motivation. I propose that we tie you to a chair until the words start falling out. I don't think that's how it works. You've never tried it, and we won't know until you try. Ryan, do you have the shackles? Yes, boss. Better put them to use then. Leroy, kill that microphone, will you? What? A microphone, the thing... Oh, forget it, I'll do it. Now just hold on. Welcome back to the Wizard's Wardrobe, everyone. Little Lou just had to duck out for a few episodes. I'm your host, Applejack Washbreeze, Wizard. Now, there's a few things Lou didn't get to mention before his sudden departure on the show, so I'm going to talk at you for a little bit. First things first, the Writer's Wardrobe is brought to you by 8 sponsors. 8 of them. We have Alison Clark, formerly the highest bidder, David Stanton, Tova Opacini, Lou's parents, of course, Jake Brennan, Mikko, and currently the big spender Tommy J, who's pledged a whopping $6 per month. So you'll be seeing a lot of him in the upcoming audio adventure. Now, there are a few things in place that Loomis has been tossing up, but I'm going to jump in and bring them to everyone's attention. So, my creator, Loomis Lutnak, has a Patreon page. He wants to ensure the writing community and those that support him get a lot of bang for their buck, so to speak. So, when he reaches $25 a month, he's going to be constructing an audio adventure starring me, Applejack the Wizard. It's a fantasy adventure told 5 minutes at a time. When he reaches 35, he'll interview a member of the writing community every month and talk a little bit about their book. When he reaches $50, this is the big one, he'll be designing a board game similar to Dungeons & Dragons, where anyone who is a patron can play, and the entire thing will be DM'd and narrated by him each week as the players roll their decisions. It should be a very fun time, but until then he'll be writing, and the written chapters these characters come from will be uploaded to the Patreon page for anyone interested in reading them. Thanks for listening. This has been Applejack the Wizard. See you on the flip side.